you know what? What the hell? We're here. So, you know, we're going to do this right now. Actually, let me change something. Okay. Anywho, let's start off by saying hello, right? Hi. It's me, it's your boy. Anyway. How the heckles are we? Ocelot, I see you in there. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. For whatever reason, my chat isn't coming through. Bonjour, heroic, bonjour. My chat is not coming through, so do me a favor. Been at work for 5 hours? Damn! Alright, for some reason, my chat is not updating, and it's bothering me. Anyway, so let's do it this way, shall we? We'll do it that way for now. Alright. Anyway. So. Hello. How the hell is everybody? So I posted obviously in the Discord, I posted it on all my social medias, that there's an announcement happening today. And you're not wrong, okay? So if you miss any of this, because you have to run out, because you're working, you're doing whatever, this will be up on YouTube. So you can always catch, so you can catch all the rest of this on YouTube. So whatever. Anyway, so the announcement, part one of 2 announcements is, this is going to be my last stream. At this time. Got you. Got all of you. I got all of you with that one. I will not be streaming at this time. I will not be streaming at this time starting next week. Same time, same days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I might even squeeze in a cheeky Monday stream. So, and I'll get into that in a minute on why Monday will also be part of my streaming schedule. But first and foremost, my stream time is going to be changing. So for some of you, this is really unfortunate. So just understand that it's been something I've been thinking about for a while. And I think now is the time to do so. So my new time is going to be what I've talked about. My new stream time is going to be 9:30 a.m. EST, which is 2:30. It's about 2:30 GMT time. Daylight savings, you know, shenanigans and whatever else have you. It'll be 9:30 a.m. and then I will go. Yeah, right. And then 9:30 a.m. to about 11:30, 12, because that's when I would get off to feed Lennon and put Lennon down for a nap. Now, this will free up my afternoons to get stuff done around the house without having to worry about streaming stuff. Like, oh, hey, I got stuff to do, I gotta get this done, but I also have to set up for my stream. So what that means is at night, I'm gonna set up for my stream tomorrow or first thing in the morning, put take my kid to school, set my kid up at home, set up the stream. You'll have a little more interaction with me and Lennon, which will be kind of nice. Kind of like how when I first started streaming. And then from there, around 11:30, 12 is when I'm going to get off. And then I'm going to, go be a dad, feed my kid, put it down for a nap, clean the house, all that kind of stuff. Because right now there's a quiet time in my house, which is why I stream. But it prevents me from doing things. So, like, if I can do things while Lennon's sleeping, like work downstairs in the basement, like go upstairs and clean all the other stuff while she's napping, it frees up more time at home or whatever. But anyway, cheers to Thursday. All right. So anyway, that being said, good stuff. Anyway, Steve, hello. So apart from moving my stream time back 3 hours, so it's giving me more time at home, like do house stuff. What's going to end up happening on that end is in the afternoon on certain days of the week, I'm going to be in Discord. Mondays and Fridays traditionally are my Discord days, so I will normally be in Discords on Mondays and Fridays. Which brings me to the other point of part one of part two of these announcements. Moving forward, what I really want to do, and I've talked to people about this before. I know I've talked to Hostile about this, and I know Steve, I've talked to you about this as well. Is I personally want to kind of step back in the realm of streaming. And I want to build the Discord differently than what everyone else, like what every other Discord does. It says hi, good morning, interactions here and there, and then everyone posts that they're going live. Like I want to flip that script. I've made no bones about it. But in order to do that, I feel like I have to kind of be the example piece. We lead by example. So over the next few months, you guys are going to see me streaming a little bit less, and a little bit less, and a little bit less. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going away. What this means is I am going to be more back-end stuff, and this is my other thought. So, upon all of this, what I have determined and what I have thought about is no longer, like, using my knowledge, and thank you, Hostile, for this, using the knowledge and the time that I have to help others. So, within the next couple days, maybe early next week, maybe late next week, or whatever, I'm going to be really focusing on strictly doing, or focusing on different things like having a Patreon account and have it generating through stream help and that kind of stuff. I haven't quite figured out pricing for stuff, but I'm going to be really focusing and emphasizing on that. I feel like I have a super amount of knowledge that I can give people, and I have the time to research and I have the time to do everything. So part of this was understanding that I have so much extra time than most other people. And when most other people don't have time to do something, they just won't do it. So that's where somebody like me who has the extra time to do it will do it. Like I have time to look up people's stream stats. I have time to watch VODs on people's streams to be like, hey, like what worked, what didn't work, when did you see a dip, and all those things. And then I can kind of go from there and kind of help other people build a platform, build a brand, build that kind of like space on the internet. Because I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people, and a lot of the times it's, well, I don't have time to do that, or I've been meaning to do that, and like work and life and family just gets in the way. Because let's be honest, if you're an average working American or any active member of society, you have an 8-hour day. You wake up in the morning, have your coffee, have your breakfast or your tea. You go to work for 8 hours. During those 8 hours, you're not focusing so much on stream stuff or family stuff. You have work to do. You come home, you have family stuff to do, cleaning the house, cooking, the whole bit. Whatever the scenario, however you say it, my wife makes fun of me all the time. Yeah, okay. I wasn't pointing out names, but Ocelot, you've always said that in your streams that I've just find it. I wasn't picking on you specifically, but yeah. So, but because people have things to do, right? So people have 8-hour workdays. They come home, they have dinner to make, they've got a house to clean, they've got kids to look after, they've got other things to do. They don't necessarily have time to be like, oh, let me research this one thing about my stream and then just not have time to implement it. So that's kind of where I'm going to try and focus more of my attention on. And I think it's going to be a really cool thing that I'm going to have set up probably in the Discord. I'm probably going to make a Patreon section in the Discord that if you are a member, if you do subscribe to me on Patreon, like I said, the pricing and stuff I'm still tweaking with. But things that are going to include are going to be things like, working with your overlays, seeing what works, what doesn't work, ways to improve your stream overlays, stuff that you may not think about, things you may not see, things you probably don't notice. Yeah. So, and then, having different things like giving you, the streamer, marketing advice in the sense of like, oh, hey, you want to stream this game? Well, okay. These are the highs and low points. These are places you can go to help grow your audience. These are small things you can do that will help you as the streamer come in and say like, oh, this is a really cool idea, right? That I didn't think of, that you found that I should try and work on. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm going to make you a millionaire. It's just not going to happen. But what I am going to give you is advice and tips to help build you as a brand, help build you as somebody who has to you can take some of that worry away from what you're doing as the forefront to then focus on your streams and let me handle the other stuff. So stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna have tiers set up for like an 8-hour deep dive into coaching, right? So sitting there saying, hey, we're gonna watch one of your VODs back and you're gonna tell me what you think, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and then things we think together that we can improve on as far as stream goes. Rather do more of this, do less of this, fun things you can do in and out of dead spaces. Stuff like that you probably like are kind of conscious of, but need another voice to do. So, and then I'm going to have a tier in there too that we do something completely different from streaming, and we do things like marketing seminars that we talk about what things are trending in the world of streaming, what things are trending in the way of audiences, where you should be targeting your audience, where you should be putting exterior stream stuff like clips, or where you should be putting highlights, where you should be putting and implementing your stuff outside of Twitch or any other platform. I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown. If you only stream to Twitch, you have 0 chance of success. Okay? Zero chance. That's not rocket science. That's just literally proven over years in data. You need to spread yourself out. So I am willing to take streaming. I'm willing to drop streaming to help others, because here's the bottom line. No matter how much people talk to you about your content, you are the strictest person for your content. And I will tell you right now, I personally love my content, but I can also guarantee you 90% of the people don't. And I'm going to be honest with you. You have to understand that about your content, and you have to know when your content for others isn't good content. Now, I think my content is good. I do not think my content is necessarily top tier content. But I do think my content is good. I think my content appeals to others. I think my content is something that other people do look forward to. But the content I bring isn't necessarily content that others want to see, or that content that I can use to grow my knowledge and my platform. So that being said, I will say this again. I like my content, but I can almost tell you that I know, like, not to sound harsh, not to be truthful, not to talk down to other people, there's a lot of people that my stream is not for. And those people come in and they support me because they love me and they appreciate everything I do. But they also do know that, like, what I do isn't entertaining for them for X reason. Like, they don't understand what's happening. Like, it's hard for them to follow what I'm doing. Like, there's all kinds of stuff. Kid, hang on. And that's just like, and that's not like, everybody that streams has to have that knowledge of, hey, I have 12 people in my chat right now, or I have, 30 people in my chat right now, and only 6 people are interested. Like, you have to understand that. And those 6 people are the people that are chatting in your stream. There is under no scenario where I am going to have 20 people in my stream and have 20 different people chatting. That's just not how the world works. And it doesn't work that way because not all 20 people are interested in what you're doing. They may like you and they may want to be there to support you, but they don't necessarily like your content. Because if they did, they would be more engaged. And that's, and this is giving out kudos to where kudos is due. Average Ocelot, Stevo, Heroic, you guys have the most interactive chats I have seen. And the reason for that is because the content you bring brings other people in. Ocelot, you may pull, you may not have the numbers I think you deserve, but out of everybody in your chat, there is not one person that's not chatting in your chat. Steve, same way. Heroic is another one. Heroic will have 15 people in his chat, and I can literally count 10 to 12 different chatters at one time. He has a very interactive chat. Now, there are times in my stream that I have 12 people in my stream. Rhino, hello. Like, right? So, and that's just the thing. And I know that if I have 12 people in my chat, at certain times of the day, people are working. I get that, right? That not everyone can be there and interactive and everything else. But there are people that are there. Well, that kind of counts. But so the reality of it is, as much as I hate to bring myself down, there are 12 people in my chat, and I will guarantee you that out of the 12 people watching, there's 3 people to 4 people watching because they like my content. And then the other people are there because they like me, so they want to support me. They don't have to like my content, but they're not going to necessarily be interactive because they don't my content doesn't appeal to them. I appeal to them as a person, but my content doesn't appeal to them as an interactive space. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Support is support regardless of how it is given. Right? Rhino, perfect example. Rhino will be in my stream on any platform, anywhere, in the middle of work. Being there because he likes me and he wants to support me. My content might not be for him, but he's here because he likes me. So kudos to Rhino. So it's one of those things that as a streamer, you have to understand when your content here and your viewers here, where they meet, right? So for me, having a super interactive chat, because I have a lot of fun things to go on in my chat, super fun things, that if people would interact with my chat as a whole, would have so much fun doing. But it's just not there. And this isn't like I suck at streaming. I don't think my content is bad. Or again, I do not think my content is bad. But what I am currently doing in the realm of streaming isn't for a lot of people. Am I saying anything wrong? Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy Challenge runs appeal to a very small market of people. Right? And I've talked to Steve about this. You can go right now on Twitch and find Final Fantasy streamers. And what do they care about? Speedruns. They don't care about somebody like me torturing myself for 3 hours trying to beat one boss. They don't care. If they're going to watch someone struggle, they're going to watch Elden Ring. They're not going to watch Final Fantasy VIII. And whatever. That doesn't make my content bad. It just makes my content not appeal to a lot of people. So, my knowledge of what I know and understand in chat about streaming and the time I have to do to look into streaming and the people that I know I can pass my knowledge off to is way more important to me than having 20 people in my chat and having 18 of those people interactive in chat. Hey, there we go. What up? What up, Hyrule? Well, okay, Hyrule, you haven't quite met my challenge runs yet. They are not necessarily, they are I cripple myself runs. But hello, welcome in. I was just talking about how in general, that I'm part of a Discord community and that my Discord community as a whole are great, genuine people. And talking about how I want to change how my Discord is run and how I want to help other people, other content creators, based on the fact, okay, cool. So you can see what I'm dealing with on top of it. So this will be fun. So just talking about how my content as a whole doesn't appeal to everybody, but I have vast knowledge of streaming and marketing and all those kinds of things. So I'm willing to help others kind of get their soul content to where they want it to be, more so than me being in front of you guys. So I honestly think I'm doing less good as a streamer. Wow, less good. Listen to my English. I'm doing less good for everybody by being live. If I can help anybody get, you know, better at streaming and understanding what goes into streaming on a daily basis, I've done my job as a content creator. So that's that. So again, to recap everything, new stream time, I'm going to be streaming at 9:30 a.m. EST, which is 2:30 GMT time. They're 5 hours ahead of where I live. And then I'll be streaming for 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours until about 12. And then moving forward, again, things like Discord, having a spot in my Discord for people in my Patreon that we can schedule times that, you know, we can have these meetings, that we can have these interactive meetings where we can do these tool tips, where we can talk about this whole Twitch live streaming marketing place. I feel that's where I'm better suited than being in front of you guys. I have vast knowledge, and I can't give you vast knowledge if I'm dying to Adel for 3 hours. Okay, so there's that. And then, like I said, the Patreon will be there, and I'm going to work with the pricing and stuff like that. I'll talk to a few people and see what everyone thinks is fair pricing for what I'm offering and all of these other things. But anyway, so now let's get into the brunt of all of this. Today, we are, I repeat, we are, yes. And Hyrule, that's kind of the point. Like, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I have more time every day to watch back VODs of people that, exactly. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, like, I can sit there, like, Hostile and I were on a Discord call over the weekend or on a day this week, and we were discussing over things, and when I got off that phone call with him, I was like, wow. Like, he told me, as a business owner says, you can do something with this. Makes me feel a lot better. Because me being a stay-at-home dad, I can literally sit there and spend 3 hours of my time, right? Obviously getting paid for it because you, the subscriber to my Patreon, chose me to go find this information out for you. That I can sit there and say, okay, where were you 6 months ago? Where are you now? Where do you want to be 6 months from now? Let me get you there. The consumer. So, like, that's where I feel my content as a person and as a business mind is better than me being in front of you being like, hi, I like my content, but, like, I have more to offer than just being live playing video games. Like, let's be real. But Hyrule, welcome in. I appreciate it. Let's go fight Adel. So, full disclosure, yesterday, for those of you who weren't here, that's loud in my ear. For those of you who weren't here, yesterday, we had a little bit of a hiccup. The way I had things set up, okay. Yeah, mine is strict No Junction. Mine is strictly No Junction. No nothing. No fun. None of that fun stuff for me. So, rules. No using magic or summons. No drawing except GFs. Junctioned GFs are junctioned permanently and cannot be removed. Card mod only on basic monster cards. GFs modding. Magic refining is allowed. Seed exam separate by disc increment. Okay. That's not bad. That sounds kind of fun. Me, however, strictly No Junction, strictly pain, strictly just feeling really terrible about myself. Yeah, junctioning, like permanently junctioning a GF sounds quite awful to be fair. Let's get into the good stuff. Huzzah! All right. So where we are now, we're at Pandora. We're at the end. We're at the end. So get ready for lots of death. If you've been following along with me, know that this I did not beat Cypher. Yeah. So the difference with this run through is the lack of actual ability to use anything besides attacks and limits. So for those of you who haven't been here lately, yesterday, what am I drinking today? I am drinking. Look in the kitchen. I am drinking a local whiskey, and it's distilled in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, to give you a general idea of where I actually live in the world, this gigantic world that we live in. It's distilled in local brewery whiskey, and it's called Tomboy, and it's delicious. Cheers. So again, I'll be posting on the Discord. Be posting in the Discord. I can fax you over a glass. Do you want a script glass? Ocelot, you would love these. So I got these for my wife for Christmas, and they're literal books. So they have, I don't know if you can see with the light, but they're actual words on here. And they're part of, so I got my wife, one of her favorite books is Pride and Prejudice. So I got her a book, I got her this, which is the first like 2 paragraphs of the Pride and Prejudice, like etched on glass, which is really cool. Okay, so back to Final Fantasy VIII. Thank you, Ocelot, for derailing me. But anyway, so I beat Cypher in my other file. I have to go back and fight Cypher again because I need Quistis to attack, and I need Renoa to cast Invisible Moon. With the emeralds. So we have to beat Cypher again. Cypher won't necessarily be a problem. I just need Renoa to do what she's actually supposed to do, and we'll be fine. So I will have Selphie in next fight because I won't have Renoa. And since I have crippled myself with levels, I need Selphie. I need Selphie to lower Adel's level because I have to use Quistis and I have to use Squall because they're by far my most powerful party members. So where I screwed up in this game is actually leveling Quistis. If I didn't level Quistis in this game, like, everything would be fine. Yeah, I think the problem is, and what I did this last time too, and I should have learned from my mistake, is what I did was I had Quistis use Degenerator on everything, and then when, like, Quistis would get all the experience, obviously. So then what ended up happening is she started getting levels, and you can't have Squall not in your party, so Squall gained levels. So it was annoying. But whatever. So basically we had to defeat Cypher using Gilgamesh. Or just have him win, or just have me beat him, whatever. And then what we'll do is we'll fight Adel. So, but on top of that, my Monday streams are going to be a little bit different. Again, besides the new time, they're probably going to be every other week, and they're going to be small, like, market trends as far as streaming goes. They'll have this, like, well thought out, you know, streams on Monday where I have bullet points talking about particular things as far as what's happening in the world of streaming. Yes. We're gonna watch this scene for about 600 times. So be prepared. Off to a good start. This is all I need to do. So let's count the attacks, shall we? Cypher's used 1. Cypher's used 1 attack. Cypher's used 2 attacks. Cypher's used 3. Cypher's used 5, 6, 7. Halfway there. 8. Yes, I have the blind and silence effect on them to increase my crisis level. Hopefully now I just don't die. Hopefully you don't hit Renoa, and everything will be fine. Hitting Quistis is totally okay. Like, I don't care about you hitting Quistis. I care about you hitting Renoa! Welcome to the world of resets, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Renoa has 1 job, and that's to cast Invisible Moon. Yeah, if I could use items, I think I would I think I would beat this pretty easily. Considering I can get to Adel with generally no problem. Minus, like, 2 fights. There's, like, 2 or 3 fights that legitimately hurt me. As far as in this game. And those fights are the Fujin and Rajan fight in Balam. And then, obviously, Cypher here. So. Oh, Hyrule, I didn't show you. Because I like pain. I like torturing myself. I will show you that yeah. And with No Junction, it's even harder because, again, they're back-to-back fights. Thank you, Hostile. I don't know why you're proud of me, but positivity is key. Appreciate it. So... Now I have to go back a little bit in my, like, you know, I just need to cast Invisible Moon and we're fine. So whatever. If I cast Invisible Moon, I'm happy. I don't actually have to hit Cypher. I just need to hit Invisible. That's it. Okay. Gilgamesh, again. Woo. Get ready for this. Get ready. I think I need to lower Renoa's health a little bit. So I'm gonna have Quistis attack Renoa and hope Cypher doesn't actually kill me. That's part of it. You know? Clear skies, Gilgamesh in everyone's eyes. Wonderful. Alright. Don't hit Renoa. You have one job, and that's to not hit Renoa. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, you used reverse, but she didn't have status effects, so it doesn't matter. No status effects. You know? Sometimes you just can't make this crap up. But it is Adel. So Hyrule, some of the other challenges I've done on stream have been Final Fantasy X, No Sphere Grid, which I've completed. That was relatively easy. Alright, thanks Ocelot, appreciate it. And then Final Fantasy X, No Sphere Grid, Final Fantasy IX, Level 1 twice. I've done that 3 times, but beat it twice. The other time, I probably could have beaten it, but I went with the party chat wanted me to go with, not the actual party needed. And then from there, I've done Final Fantasy VIII No Junction, which I failed once. This is my second go around. And yeah. I've done a few Final Fantasy challenges as a whole. Oh, Final Fantasy IX, you don't level from bosses. You only gain XP. You only gain AP, just like in this game. And in Final Fantasy X, it's easy. You can just not use the Sphere Grid. You can just opt out. Just opt out of Sphere Grid. When I'm done with this, when I decide that I'm done with this challenge, rather beating Ultimecia, losing to Adel, or whatever, I don't know if I'm going to bring back another challenge. I don't know if people want to see. It all depends. If people want to see me struggle through another challenge run, or if people want me to do other things, like I'll bring back Mythgard for people, because Mythgard's a super fun card game. So we'll see. Okay, Noah goes early on, so we'll see. Ding. Yeah. Oh, Ultimecia was level 100. Oh, God. You know, Renoa, you have one job. One job, Renoa. One. You need to do that one job. Okay? Don't crit me. Please don't crit me. You. Thank you. Yeah. That is a very big part of that. Which is why my Quistis is so high and I'm kind of regretting it now. Because Adel's really easy if Quistis isn't leveled. So, like, it's a lot of no bueno. I don't know what attack that was. That was 3, I think. Or 5, 6. Halfway there. Seven. Oh, come on. That was 8 attack. all she needs to do is cast Invisible Moon, and everything else doesn't matter. Crisis 4. 1600 damage. Are you kidding me? 1600 damage. Renoa, you have one job. Okay? Please. Renoa, you have one job! One job. No, she doesn't have Shell or Protect. She's just... God damn it. Well, hang on. It's not the end of the world, right? I don't need to kill you. I just need to survive until Gilgamesh comes in. So, like, there's a chance. Right? Price is level 1. That's annoying as fuck. Please hit. Damn it. Well, I can try that again. No, you're fine, Hostile. But I appreciate that. See, Renoa has to do one thing, and it's annoying. Do one thing. One thing. Last time I did this fight, I literally just had Renoa cast Invisible Moon twice, and it was over. It didn't matter after that. So, you know. So here's, like, so the thing is here, right, with this fight, is Renoa is at a crisis level where, well, so Renoa's crisis is already level 3. Oh, Ava, I have to do this fight again because of, I didn't have, for when I was fighting Adel, I didn't have Quistis and Squall with Blind and Silent. Because if they're blind and silenced with low HP, they have an automatic crisis level of 3. Which amplifies attacks like Rensuzukin, Homing Laser, those kinds of things. So I had them without it, and since you can't leave after you beat Cypher, I had to go back and fight a Marburl, have him give me all the bad status effects, and then flee, and then come back. So, that's what I have to do this again. Because having Quistis with low HP, Blind and Silence gives her at least Crisis level 3, and Crisis level 4 with Homing Laser does max damage, or like 8,000 plus damage. So, and then Squall with Crisis level 3 or 4 does 6 to 7 hits with Rensuzukin, not just 4. So the damage is amplified by a lot. I can also... from there... Why is that loud? I have a better chance of hitting Acid with Quistis to get Vitality to 0. Finishing, like, those types of moves don't work on Adel because of Renoa. So I can't use the end because then Renoa dies too. So that's part of the other issue. Is that. Can you not? Like, one job, Cypher? One job. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, one job. One. basically, I need to do this. Have Selfie be at level 9, because I haven't leveled Selfie at all. Lower Adel's level down. Once I have Adel's level down, I feel a little bit more confident using Rensuzukin and other things to help with my HP. With Adel's HP being so weird. So, part of the reason I'm doing this. So, we shall see. Yada yada yada. Kink. I'm just tired of this. Just want this all to be done. But then at least, anyway, you can watch me. You can watch this scene because you missed it yesterday or the other day. I mean, you only watched me die for 3 hours yesterday, so that was fun. But because watching Cypher die in this is actually kind of fun, right? See, I'm here to please, right? You missed Cypher. You missed me defeating Cypher, Gilgamesh defeating Cypher. You watched, you missed that, so I'm giving it to you. Crisis level. Yeah. So this whole game has a whole bunch of convoluted math things that they put way too much thought into. For very little, help. This crap doesn't matter. Crit? No? Okay. Hit. Hey, there we go. Actual formula, crisis, percentage of chance. It's crisis level times 60 plus 1. Right? And now we just sit here. But can't really do anything else. So. We just. If it's through Baptismo, Hyrule, there is a fun little game you can play. There's a fun game with Baptismo you can play. Yeah, there it is. And that, since I have Baptismo, since I have my restream, because I'm streaming on multiple platforms, I have my restream block Baptismo. It cleans up the restream, so you don't have a whole bunch of stuff. But I have Baptismo. If you're on my Twitch, you can look down at see what fun commands I have as far as Baptismo points. Since I restream, I'm not affiliated on Twitch. You can have some fun and interactive stuff in there that you can use to screw with my stream and have a bunch of fun. That goes for everybody in chat. So it's fun little stuff you can do. Because it'll be a lot different with Baptismo if everything is connected on my restream, because you'll just see a bunch of dum 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 coming from other places. So if somebody from another platform messages, Baptismo will then overlay it to Twitch for my commands and stuff. So you'll see the same message twice on the Twitch side of it. So it's just kind of annoying. So then Restream like blocks out the word Baptismo in my chat. So anything Baptismo says is blocked by Restream. So then you guys can still see it in chat, but you can't see it in my overlay. But when someone types in chat from any other platform, you'll see it in chat. So, which is really handy. So. So Hyrule, have you done any other challenges besides Final Fantasy VIII? Like any other Final Fantasy challenges? While we watch this scene again. Oh, nice. Challenge runs are always fun. The no-hit challenges I just find absolutely fascinating. Because, like, I'd hate to get, like, 10 hours in and just get hit, and I feel really bad. You have one... fucking one job. Welcome to my pain. Welcome to it all. Welcome to it all. Welcome to the days of watching me stream a game and pound my head into the ground. Really? Like, so the hardest, like, so this sounds really weird, but Final Fantasy VIII No Junction, although I haven't completed it, I think this one's very easy if you don't get, like, if you don't, I don't know. I haven't completed this, but I felt overall the game on No Junction isn't that bad. Right? So, just as a general concept, the challenge itself is not hard. There's like 2 or 3 hard difficulties. Yeah, like the Final Fantasy level 1 run is really hard because anything AoE just literally kills you. Anything AoE, you're just dead. And then there are certain parts of the game that, like, normal fights are just really complicated because you can't kill monsters after, like, the first area or you level up. So, like, you have to know when to fight, when not to fight. The fact that there's one particular part in the game in Limblum, the first time you go, you do the Monster Hunter Festival. And you have to do this particular thing or you can't do the challenge at all. So you have to steal the needle fork in the Monster Hunter challenge, and then you have to have Freya defeat the monster so Zidane doesn't kill it. So, like, has to be something very specific to happen. And then if you don't do that, you legitimately cannot do the run. The run is literally imperative to that particular spot. And it's very complicated. Like, if you don't do it, you can't do it at all. Like, you just fail it. Because then there are forced fights after that that you need a particular thing to happen in order to continue. And then it gets a little bit easier after that. But like, very early on in the game, you have to literally sit there and hope that you do this one thing. And then after that, you have 2 fights back to back that are very imperative to doing that one thing. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. You crit her. You legitimately crit her. Because you don't do 300 damage. You literally just crit for Noah. Like... the Final Fantasy X No Sphere Grid is very hard until you get to the Comlands, and then it's just easy mode. Because then you get access to Wings of Discovery, and then you do Trio 9999, and then you just kill everything and just... So... Like... Now, the final boss in Final Fantasy X, No Sphere Grid, is very challenging because you need to go in with a particular party and do a particular thing in the correct order in order to win. Like, that part's hard. But other than that... What up, Dom? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. You're the man, Dom. You know that? Now you're here? Well, you are here. Hello. Welcome in. How the hells are we today? Final Fantasy VIII. It's doing well. Well, kind of well. But, like, I've had to backtrack a little bit to hopefully do better. So hopefully...
Yeah, we don't suck. Hey!
DK, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I'm adorable. That's so good. I love that. Oh, I'm adorable. Oh, man. Dom, how are the games? I was in on your Arc Warden game. It's my follow alert. My voice changes, my screen shakes. My voice changes, screen shakes, and you get a glimpse of Poof going, I'm adorable. So yeah, I was in on your Arc Warden game where you had Ravage.
I saw that.
You lost that game, but no, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Why is that so loud? Hang on, holy mackerel. Blew my damn ears off. Why must you do things? Yeah. Yeah. It's hard if you don't have a stack to do ability drafts. Don't hit for Noah. Thank you. Why? You have one job, and that's to cast Invisible Moon. I mean, if you get good skills and everyone else sucks, then, you know. Fine. Come on. Please? Right? I tell them that all the time. No matter what skills you do, you just need to be good, and it won't matter. If you have bad skills, if you're just better, then it's fine. That, you know, you just do that. Alright, homing laser. Go do a thing. 15. By the way, if I was Invisible Moon right here, this fight would be so over. But of course. You did just see a dog get launched out of a cannon. Yes, that is a thing. Yes. The dog is supposed to bark at the moon and get a treat. So then everyone becomes invisible. So welcome into this is a Final Fantasy VIII No Junction challenge run. No Junction challenge run meaning no stat boosting or anything like that, which is the primary battle system of this game. So yeah. So now I'm here towards endgame with no stat boosts at all. And it's very painful, because I need things to happen correctly in order to proceed. Oh, and, Hyrule, I also saw that you also followed, so I appreciate that as well. For some reason it didn't prompt. But yeah. Appreciate it. It's no bueno so far. Oh, damn. Oh, I keep forgetting Hyrule to show you because I'm insane in the membrane. Why I have such a pure pride and joy of this No Junction. Insane got no brain. Indeed. Indeed. My whiskey goes down too smooth. After like 5 minutes, that whiskey just gets real good. Okay. Boop. Oh, so the lore behind this part of the game is with this, Odin is considered, I forget if he's not he's considered a guardian force, but Cypher he's learned about Odin from Ultimecia, and he learns the technique called Odin's Reverse, which is the move of him cutting Odin in half. He reverses Odin's move to kill him. You have one job, Cypher, and it's to not hit her. For the love of God. 33% chance, and it's literally happened 80% of the time. Can we all sit here and give a big round of applause to Cypher in the chat? Hello. Round of applause. Round of applause. But now Hyrule, since it's fresh on my mind, I can show you. Because I'm a glutton for punishment, right? 60% of the time, all the time. So remember, this is a No Junction run, right? No stat boosting, all this and that. Guardian forces are not needed for this run. So now what happened here was I challenged myself to defeat the others. To defeat the 6 optional GFs in this game as an additional challenge to this run. So all 6 of these Guardian forces that you see I can't use. I can't use them in game. Defeating them, yes. Yep. Yes. Actually, Mad is correct. I also beat Jumbo Cactar and Tonberry King. Yeah. Yeah. I beat Diablos, Brothers, Jumbo Cactar, Tonberry King, Bahamut. These two are the hardest. Jumbo Cactar, when I fought him, had 200,000 HP. 200,000. So, yeah. Diablo's actually really easy because Diablo uses Demi. Yeah, I'm insane. But that's why you guys come back, because I do stupid shit like this. Right? Right? You do shit like this. Because, you know, you wouldn't do it, so, well, you probably would. But, like, I do it for you so you don't have to. But Diablo's really not hard, because he uses Gravaja, which puts everybody in Limit Break form. And you just have Selfie use full cure on everybody, and then everyone uses their limit breaks. So you just wait for him to use it, and then you put Selfie, slots, full cure, limit break everybody, and then you just keep doing that process over and over again. And since you're early on, his HP is really low. So like over time, like 2 or 3 rounds of that, and he just loses. I think I died to him once, and then I just beat him. Brothers took me like 2 days. Brothers took me forever. The longest was... I don't know. Tonberry King? Maybe? I don't know. Cactar took me a while. I think Tonberry King this time took me the longest. So that part was really hard. BBT, what's up? Well, welcome on in. You can feel free to log in wherever you want to watch me. It's fine. On my YouTube, on... Hell, you can watch me on Twitter. Like, come on now. If there's a social media, I'm on it currently. Because who doesn't want to see more of me? Yeah. Y'all can log in wherever you want to watch me. I don't care. The fact that you're watching me is great. So BBT, the beginning of my stream, I posted an announcement. I'm gonna cut that announcement and put it up on YouTube separately, but it'll also be part of my live stream. So you can always go back on the YouTube and watch it on the YouTube. But basically, within the next couple months, I'm gonna slowly stop streaming. My hours are gonna go down and down and down and down. So on and so. So now while we're here, we so basically the long and short of it is that I feel that my knowledge as a streamer is better suited not on camera. So what I mean by that is I feel that I can use my time and my stream knowledge and my stream marketing understanding to help other people better than I can help myself. And it's one of those things that I've come to terms with in the fact of I understand, like, my value as a content creator. And my value as a content creator isn't necessarily being the person creating the content. So, and you know, like Ava, I was talking about this earlier, that my content on my streams are not necessarily geared to, what up, Liege? All right, well, I just lose now. No, yeah, and I'm still gonna stream, and then occasionally I'll do like Monday marketing stuff. But my ultimate goal is to have a Patreon set up where I can have like my own space. So basically, my long-term goal is to set up like kind of a marketing platform for streamers, to help streamers market themselves, where their content should be, what's best like content suited for them, things, overlay setups, you know, help other smaller streamers get their content out there, targeting where they should be sending their content, instead of just saying, hey, I'm gonna go live on Twitch. Cool, great, good for you. Kind of guiding those people to do other things. And I'm going to do basically through Patreon, in a sense of, when I have my price tiers, like when I figure out my price tiers of what I want, have them every single month. You know, you give me, let's do this, right? So basically, with my Discord, the way it's set up is we have a lot of small streamers who need, not necessarily like a lot of the streamers on my platform, and I was talking about this earlier, and I'll kind of like reiterate part of this is, you know, there are people in my stream, like BBT is one of them. BBT is one of these like examples that I talk about. BBT will have 14 people to 20 people in his chat. No, it's fine. He'll have 14 to like 20 people in his chat, but like 15 of them are talking, right? So 90% of the people in his stream are talking, and they're interacting in one way, shape, or form. Now, BBT wouldn't need me as a part of this, but there are some people who work, you know, that have 8 hours of work every single day. They come home, they have a life, they have like girlfriends or jobs, and they're there all the time. And they come home, they're cleaning their house, and then they stream for like 3 hours, but they don't have time to like really give their channel a direction to grow, because they just don't have the time. And that's what I would do. I'd be like, okay, well, we sit down like once a week for a month and say, hey, this is where we should be targeting. This is what we should be, you know, this is what you should be trying to do. You know, this and that, like I can help you get that stuff set up so it's a lot easier for you, so on and so forth. So for example, this is again, rough draft. I really gotta dive into this, but for like $15 a month, you would get 4 hours of coaching with me on your streams. We'd watch a VOD back for like half hour, 45 minutes. And then we'd spend the rest of that time talking about, you know, what did you think of that 45 minutes of content, right? And then what I thought of that 45 minutes of content. Different little things that you may not think of to help keep your audience engaged. Because BBT, I was talking about this earlier, I may have 10 people in my chat, but my content isn't engaging because this is a very niche thing. Final Fantasy alone plus challenges are very niche things. It's hard for people to be engaged in my chat because it's something very hard to understand that if you don't understand the game, you have no interest in it. So you come from me. The problem is, with me, it's very hard to sit there and say, like, I'm doing something very challenging, so I have to be very, like, I can't be as interactive as I would like to be because something like this takes a lot of brain power. And I feel because I have time, I can sit there and say, hey, I can watch your VODs for an entire week or your streams for an entire week, and then I can write down things of like, hey, I think your target audience is 16 to 20 years old. I think you need to be targeting these sections of people. You need to hit social media with these tags. You need to hit social media with this. Post these clips of your channel somewhere. Use TikTok, whatever else. Like, to give people an idea of what they can do to help, the platform, them on the platform grow. Because spoiler alert here, just going live on Twitch isn't enough. You need to do other things. So, but those people don't have time to do that, which is why I'm here. So for things like I was thinking, for $15, that gives you 4 hours of sitting down with me, someone who has time to watch your content, to see where you can market it, to see where you can sit there and say, hey, you should try this, right? And you should do this. For $20, like, I'm going to have a spot in my Discord for this, for Patreon specifically, and say, hey, for $20, once a week, we're going to go through the world of streaming. See what's popular, see what's not popular, see what you do as far as this goes, see what you don't do, see what your strengths are, see what your weaknesses are, and kind of how to build you as a streamer. Stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like my value as a content creator isn't the content I bring in front of you, it's the content that I work on behind the scenes. As far as marketing and where you should be, where you shouldn't be, what's trending, all that stuff. Because I have time to do that, not everybody does. So, and then, BBT, I'm also switching my streaming schedule. So starting next week, I'm going to be streaming earlier. I'm going to be streaming at 9:30 Eastern, which I believe you're an hour behind me. So it would be 8:30 for you in the morning. Yeah. So, like, but see, like I said, this isn't for everybody. But, like, I'd hate to bring up this person again. They're in the middle of a work call. But that's, Average Ocelot's been saying that. Yeah, 9:30 EST, so Eastern Standard Time. Depending on where you live in the world, I don't know. In the UK, it's 2:30 p.m. West Coast, United States, it's 6:30 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. But see, BBT, you've built a community. Like, you've built your community your way, and your community is amazing. Now, however you did it worked for you, and I know, and this goes this way for a lot of streamers too. They hit a threshold, right? They go like this, they plateau. And this is when a lot of streamers quit, is this plateau. Because they'll spend a year at the same spot with no growth, with no, like, idea of how to improve their stream. And a lot of times it takes somebody to sit there and say, like, do this. Right? And if I can be that person to say, do this, I'm happy with that. But yes, Ava, 8:30 Central Standard. That'll be starting next week. Same time, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then on Mondays, about every other week, I'm going to throw in a Monday morning, like, marketing stream. Just talking about the world of streaming. It's going to be short streams, but it's going to be talking about the world, the marketing, like, the world of streaming as a whole. Like, where we are, like, stuff like that. Like what are the popular games and random discussions like that. I'll have 2 weeks to plan each one of those. Because I have one planned. I'm going to have one planned for Monday. I already partially know the topics that I'm talking about. And again, these are things that people can find on their own if they have time to do it. It's just that not everybody does. So this will give people an avenue to work with stuff. Like to say, oh, hey, I don't have 3 hours to look at this, like this data, but I can have this guy's YouTube video up to hear what he has to say, or I can have an hour-long conversation with him to get the bullet points of this, and I can take something from that information. Let's not die again, shall we? So. And I think a lot of streamers learn the hard way. Yeah. You know, and then eventually, like I said, my Patreon is going to be specifically, like, I'll have a spot in the Discord for that, right? For, like, if you're part of my Patreon, you get access to the Discord and a spot in the Discord where it's just exclusively Patreons that can talk. Can you not? Where Patrons have an exclusive place in the Discord to chat. They can chat other places, but they can chat specifically in the Discord. That kind of stuff. So. That's kind of the idea going forward. In a nutshell. Because, like, because another thing I was mentioning earlier is, you know, this, for a lot of people, is not entertaining. So, watching me die, yeah. So, the problem is, since the start of my stream, for the past at least hour, if not longer than that, I have been here. I haven't moved from this spot in the game. And for a lot of people, that's not entertaining. Watching me die at this particular boss over and over and over again is not necessarily entertaining. Right? So my content doesn't appeal to everybody. This is the content I want to bring people, but I also understand that there is a ceiling to this content. Like, and this isn't slighting my viewers, this isn't slighting, like, the people that come to support me for just being me, but there's a ceiling to this content. And I honestly don't think my ceiling is much higher than it is now. Like, I would say I can easily see myself, yeah. Like, so the main and the thing is about doing content like this for YouTube is that it's so hard because I can literally sit here for 6 hours beating this boss to get 10 minutes of content, and that's just not gonna happen. Like, if I'm here for 3 hours, this is an episode of YouTube, but, like, this episode is fighting Cypher, then the episode's over. So I'm here for 6 hours to get 10 minutes of content. Like, I don't have that kind of time to sit down for 6 hours to do one boss fight for a 20-minute video. Like, I have other things to do. So doing content like this isn't good for YouTube exclusively. A normal playthrough is, because you can just kind of stop your playthrough and then do whatever. But doing challenge runs like this for YouTube as a whole is just not. It's just so hard. It's so hard to do for YouTube. So, like I said, watching me beat my head against the wall for 3 hours, for a lot of people, is not entertaining content. And I'm entertaining, I think. I said I like my content, but I don't expect people to sit here and watch me reset this game 600 times to make 10 minutes of progress. Like, there's a ceiling to this content, and I understand that. But I'm also not going to stream Apex because I have no interest in streaming Apex. Like, as an idea. Like, I have no intention of ever streaming Lost Ark. I enjoy the game. I just won't stream Lost Ark. So, like, it's same thing with things like Minecraft. Like, I like playing games, but, like, I don't think I am interesting without doing something like this. Exactly. So Ava, in the sense of streaming Elden Ring, right? What makes one person stand out in Elden Ring? If 6,000 people are streaming Elden Ring, right? If 6,000 people are doing Elden Ring on just Twitch, mind you, there's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's Trovo, for example. Like, that's 6,000 people just on Twitch. Like, and say there's a couple hundred everywhere else. How are you going to stand out? And the answer is not going live. The answer is making content elsewhere and bringing those people to your live content. And a lot of people don't know that or don't do it properly. They don't have the time, they don't have the marketing ideas or sense to be like, hey, I need to post this on YouTube. Like, so, yeah. Like, Asmongold right now is probably streaming Elden Ring, right? If you are an Elden Ring streamer on Twitch right now and Asmongold is streaming Elden Ring, you have zero chance of being discovered. On Twitch. On Twitch. Like, yeah. And that's the thing. I am having an absolute blast doing this challenge, right? And I think overall, as a content creator, I am super entertaining. The caveat to that is, do people want to see this scene for 3 hours? The answer is no. So you weigh those options. Like, people don't want to see this for 3 hours. They just don't. They want to see me, but, like, I can only do so much of the same thing for 3 hours before, like, no matter what you do, you get bored. We're just, as a society, that just happens. So, like, so I don't think my content is bad, but there is an actual, like, there is a ceiling to my content because it is so, there's such a niche content creation to this, and there's such a small, like, general fan base. And I say small in the scheme of Twitch because Twitch is a huge platform, but there's never more than 10 people streaming this game at a time. So, like, using that as an example. And not everyone is going to come onto Twitch to watch Final Fantasy, to watch, like, to watch Final Fantasy, to watch a guy struggle for 3 hours. So even there's a bigger restriction. If I would do anything else, like, I don't feel like my content will be as good. And can you knock it the fuck off? Like, if I would bring Mythgard back, again, an indie game, an indie card game, right? She has one job. Renoa has one job to do. Like, I'm thinking about bringing Mythgard back on Mondays. So what I would do is I would do like a half-hour marketing talk of Twitch, and not just Twitch, but like the live streaming platform, and then for like another hour play like Mythgard, right? And that would be my Mondays stream as something different. Now I super enjoy Mythgard, but again, there's a ceiling to all the content. And we all know me as a content creator is not in this industry for money. I'm not. I'm in this industry to meet new people and to help other people. Because I have the time to do things that others don't, and I feel I can use that as more of an expertise to help others achieve what they want to, while me still being able to achieve my own goals of making new friends and helping other people get better at something they're passionate about. So, like, I'm not streaming anymore. It's just I know the limitations to my streaming, and I know the limitations to my audience. You know? And just as fun as it is, because I've met so many new people in the past 2 weeks, streaming this game in particular, that, like, it's one of those things that, like, I love it. Like, Hyrule comes in today, and him and I just chat for a while. Like, I've met Ava doing this game. Manu, who comes back every now and then to check on my progress, who has literally written a guide on a No Junction challenge run, has come in and met me through this game. And there is such, like, that being said, there's such a limited audience. The audience is fantastic, but, like, I think that my expertise or my knowledge is better suited not live. As good as I think my content is, I think it'd be better. I think I'm better not live. I think I'm better behind the scenes. At least in my personal opinion. Because I was talking to Hostile about it the other day, and after talking to him, I just felt so much better about my content as a whole. So, but I'll keep everyone up to date on what's going on. But if you really want, you know, if you really want to know what's happening in the future, yeah, dude, no problem. Like again, I don't think my content is bad. I think I bring entertainment to something that people have no idea about. But I also know there's a limit. To just overall. Yeah! Don't hit Renoa. Don't hit Renoa. Can you not? Fuck. Oh, look. We fucking died again. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't matter, because they don't revive with status effects. So, even if I do win here, I don't actually win. I'm at the same goddamn spot I was last time. And now we just stand. And then Gilgamesh comes in. Gilgamesh wins the fight. And then we proceed on with the game. But the problem is both my party members are dead. And if they're both dead, they don't have their status effects anymore, which is the reason I'm going back in time, is to give them the status effects. Boop, 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 boop. BBT, how is your Thursday? How be your Thursday? On a side note, bump, 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 bump. Nice. I mean, like, you know, being busy at work is, as long as it's not an annoying busy, like, always, like, being busy is nice, but, like, an annoying busy, if that makes sense, is never fun. In a sense of having to clean up after others and that kind of stuff. That part sucks, but, like, actually having work to do while you're at work? Poggers. Poggers, baby poggers. Oh look, this scene. Wow. Alright. Can you just not do that? And this is what I'm talking about. You know? Here we go again. Me mashing the freaking X button on my controller. Literally sitting here hitting the same button over and over again. Yeah, baby. All of the fun stuff. So click, click, click. Boop. All right, enjoy the work meeting. Woo. Fun times. Fun times on the work meetings. Yeah. Work meetings are great. Why does my volume spike up like that? I just don't know. Pew, pew. Oh. Yes, if you guys aren't a part of the Discord, my links are down below. You should totally be there. Duh, why would you not be? More of me? Such a terrible human being. You know. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. Ooh, Renault goes pretty early. So hopefully, you don't cast cannon. Okay? We can do this. Shoot dog. Go. Don't hit Renoa, you turd bird. Hopefully Angelo's reverse comes in before the end of this fight. I don't know. I missed. I missed. I missed. I flippin' missed. Pretty good chance I just lose this outright again. Howie. You did. Great. Sweet! Still dying. 1,600 damage. Right. Okay. You just crit me and end my life. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Again. Here we go. Cypher needs to do far less talking so I can die sooner. That would be fantastic. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on, Cypher. Start talking about your grand plan and how awesome you want to be. Come on. Come on. Cypher. Cypher, stop talking so I can die. Cypher, stop talking so I can die. please. Please and thank you. Oh my god. Slice the sky. Mm-hmm. 33% chance. You. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Angelo reverse. 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 Nope. Latte. All right. Angelo reverse. You know what I could do? What might actually be smarter? I'm not actually trying to kill him. I'm actually trying to survive long enough. So maybe I use this fight to punch Renoa down to lower HP. She's over 10%. She's almost at 20%. So maybe Zell punching her would be better, and I just save Quistis for the next fight. Probably should have been doing that from the beginning, but I'm dumb. Okay, Zell. What? Why is Squall at 147? 150 something. Am I on the wrong save file? I think so. No, 59 is the level. Oh, because it doesn't matter. That's why. I confused myself because, again, I'm dumb. There we go. There we go. Okay. That makes more sense. Cypher's level is lower. So he's a little bit slower. So, you know. Intelligence, brain stuff. Use it. You have it. You know. Why wait outside? Maybe outside of made of out of Pandora's box, but like, why? Why? So there's a really big flaw to this story that I don't think I just thought about now that I didn't think about before. There's a really big hole in this story. This thing that they're in, Pandora's box, right, was in space. They have the technology, Esther does, to go to space. Why on earth did they not just blow this up? Right? If they knew it was there, and like they knew it was here, and it was in space, why didn't they just blow it up? Like, hello? I don't understand. Like, just don't understand. Don't get it. Another hole in this story. A lair. Squall. Perfect. Like 800? 11. Okay. There we go. Now we sit and wait. Yeah! Yeah! 83 damage. Let's go. Ah. Cool. Oh, just all of a sudden be uninjured. Okay, good. Don't you dare. Freaking jerk. Anyone else in this can die, except for Squall. Well, I mean, I guess Renoa can at this point. But Ren, Suzuki, go. Yep. We're out of here, folks. Bang. Hey. Maybe after this attack from Cypher it's over? I forget. Forget what turn he's on. Two hours! One thing accomplished. Yeah! GG! And dodge my sword! Giggity! Eat this! We did it. Cypher. And she just walks away. Just walks away. Man tried to kill you. You just walk away. Like, yeah, I know. Dun, 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 dun. I'm offering you up as tribute. Yay, this music. Okay, now I can safely go over here. Oh, okay. All right. My God. Right. Are we ready to lose again? And 2 hours losing. Why not lose again? Let's... Cypher, is he healed? No. Why? They only used a high potion. Why is he not statused? So stupid. So stupid. Ah, let's go fight Adel. And we'll pick Adel up on Tuesday. Again, new stream time. After this, I have to go hang out with my dad for a little bit, get some stuff handled. Come home and have some delicious chili. What up, bird? Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Sorry. I hear you, Lennon. I hear you. Alright. This is what's to come next time in Final Fantasy VIII No Junction Challenge Run. Midgeworth. Stupid streamer boy decides it's a good idea to fight the hardest boss in the game without the ability to increase his stats. What will happen next? Only he knows. Hello? $61 damage. Let's go. Alright. Meteor! Okay, hit selfie once. I mean... Not... By the way, that's supposed to be Crisis level 3. Just for fair warning. That's better. Huh. Freaking turd. Energy bombers, squall. Please and thank you. Bang. You're at a good spot. No? Okay. Okay, not Energy Bomber. Quistis. Shit. Okay. Maybe. Maybe if you don't attack? Okay. Okay. Yep. That's not enough damage. One more. You know what's sad? If those were max damage, I think I win this fight. One more. No! That was it. All right. That gives me so much confidence. It gives me so much confidence. Fuck. Oh, 2 low rolls, man. 2 low rolls. 3 low rolls. Oh, that gives me so much confidence, though. That gives me so much confidence. Alright. God damn it. Damn it. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, sorry. God. Oh. Damn it. Fuck. This gives me so much confidence. Oh my god. I literally had that. Alright. Okay. This gives me so much, like, happy anxiety. Damn it. Like... Like, god damn it, dude. I had that, dude. I absolutely had that. Speaking of having it, chat. Speaking of having it. Can you be fucking critical? Hello? Oh my god. Never mind. We don't. Energy Bomber Quistis! Energy Bomber Quistis! That's not Quistis. Bomber Quistis. Holy. Okay, Quistis. Alright. Bitch. I don't think this is a good run, though. I got kind of unfortunate there. Oh, wait, this takes me out of critical, doesn't it? Right? Oh, that gets me out of that. Oh, that sucks so bad. Shit. Alright, this one's scuffed. This one's scuffed. Took too long to get freaking limit break. I mean... Dead? Maybe I can get wall real quick? Nope. Fuck. No wall? No? 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 Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Well, that gave me confidence. That gave me confidence. I think... I think... This gives me confidence.
To beat this. Soon.
Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Why is my Streamlabs on? Hello? Streamlabs alert? Why? I'm adorable. I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Why? Okay. Anyway. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. About to get out of here today. But just as a public service announcement, new stream time. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are still the days you will catch me. But you will catch me at an earlier time. So it'll be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 11:30 to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or if you live in the UK, it's 2:30 to about 5. So, with that, we are going to get out of here. We are going to see who is live up into the Worthy Ones Discord. And we are going to go give them some love. I just raided Steve. So we're going to go give our boy Adam some love as well. If you guys want, stick around. Adam is an amazing streamer. What is he currently streaming? He's streaming Mario, so more than likely streaming Mario 64 speedruns, which are just an absolute blast to watch. You guys are all incredible. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you guys for understanding my stance on where I am as far as streaming goes. You guys haven't joined the Discord. It is an amazing place. For some reason that alert's not working either. I'll figure that out for Tuesday. But anyway, we're going to hang out, Adam. Cool dude. I'm going to go hang out with my family and then go hang out with my dad. And then until next time, everybody, peace and love. Talk to you all later.